What's up, YouTubers, market participants, and day traders? You just stumbled upon my channel where I'm going to review my day trades daily. So if you're new to the game, you're struggling to make money, and you got a small account, you found your boy. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Definitely join the family because AKA Will the Wise, AKA Will the Market, and AKA your boy are here. Let's jump into these trades.
What's up, YouTubers, market participants, and day traders? I want to go ahead and jump into today's trade. Um, Another episode of Will of the Market. So, this trade is Tesla's weakness on the 1 hour, right? So, let's go ahead and jump straight into the trade. The morning started off strong. The market did have a little gap up, however, Tesla was down. So if you take a look at this 1 hour chart, you can see that the 80 EMA, the 20 EMA, and the 200 are overhead resistance on the stock price and on the price action, right? So um, with everything being under, I have to lean towards bias, right? That's kind of how you initially want to take your approach. The 4 hour was looking stronger, and the 30-minute was giving decent support, but the 1 hour just stood out to me the most. As you can see, we're hitting this area of resistance. 1, 2, let's go ahead and get the drawing tool. 1, 2, 3, actually, it hits twice there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's tried this 200 SMA 10 times and failed each time. By the 10th time, I probably shouldn't have given it the chance on the 10th time. However, hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So we went again for the short as soon as we had some price action go to the upside. You can see that the starting position was roughly 438 on the 6 contracts, each valued at 73. Ending total gives you 686, profit of 248, with a percent of 156, right? Let's go into the next slide. There is the next slide. So you can see on the first 5-minute chart, the first candle came screaming out the gate from the 200 SMA. Here's the 200 SMA. Let me go ahead and write it in. 200 SMA. Simple moving average means it takes the average of the last 200 candles. It just fully rejected the price. It had a nice, juicy red candle, signifies strength, volatility. My head is in the way. Let me go ahead and move my head. We're going to have to edit that. Okay, I put myself right next to the legend. All right, so you can see here that we have this really strong candle come out the gate from the 200 SMA. It's pushing down to the downside. I didn't enter in here because the S&P 500 actually was giving a strong 5-minute candle. So I didn't really want to go against the market. So I didn't take the trade yet off the bat. I did see that the market started to struggle, and then I saw that Tesla tried to push up here, got up again to the 200 SMA, got really close again to it, but then rejected off of it. So here is kind of where I should have started maybe the initial position. I didn't. I waited a little bit because I'm looking at the 15-minute chart as well. Look at the 15-minute chart. This is the 9:30 to 9:45. This is the 9:45 to 10 o'clock. You haven't broken this 200 SMA. So that's another reason why I was being very patient with this. But as soon as 10:08 hits, we start going through the bottom that we've created, this small little consolidation in the morning. We start going through the bottom. I punch the trade. As you can see, that also is when we break it on the 15-minute chart as well. Now, here are my thoughts with the 1 hour chart. Look at this nice solid candle. There is no reversion at the end of the hour. It is fluid all the way from start to finish. Some would say that it was the bears ending their move for the time being, right? They finished it. They said, "Hey, we're going to take the stock down from 9:30 to 10:30 regardless." Right? That was the selling pressure that came in, probably from a hedge fund. So as you could see, I basically waited for this entire first hour candle to finish. I exited my position at 10:33, just 3 minutes after that first hour candle. I could have held the entire position until then. However, you never know for certain in this game um, if you're going to be spot on the money. So you have to, when you see profits, take profits. So as the second candle came through, I was able to get a two push, which two solid pushes, which you can see is this beautiful candle here, gives us another candle. That's two solid pushes. I'm allowed to take profits now at this point in time. So I take profits actually on the beginning of the third push. The green signifies a little bit of strength. It actually gives us two green candles here. This red candle was at beginning a green candle, and I got nervous, and I sold one there as well. It didn't result to it did pull back a little bit by like 11 cents or something like that. As you can see here, I ended up going back to 101 after already it's selling at 105, 106, 115. Went back to 101, so it scared me. I said, hey, I don't need to have all of my position size still on. Let's take some off. So I went ahead and did that. But then the last two contracts, I was able to wait till the final hour to secure the bag, right? So very good trade here. It all stemmed from my 1 hour analysis. I saw it here at the 1 hour. I said, okay, if there's any sign of weakness, I want Tesla, right? Because I knew Tesla was going to open up around here. I knew it's still under the moving averages. If we get some sign of weakness, this could follow through, which happened. The first 5 minute candle broke through already, giving us the go-ahead sign. Honestly, could have jumped in there and just made sure that the stock price, if it got above, let's go back. If the stock price got above the initial candle entry, you get stopped out. I went ahead and just waited just a little bit longer, and it provided the same amount of follow through right here. I did go with the weekly options, so there were 4 days to expiration. Wasn't planning to have it or hold it for a long swing trade. That's why it was just a quick get in, get out. The 15-minute assured the violence that was happening, because just due to the fact that it also broke the 200 SMA, there was really nothing else we could do there but join the trend. And if you stayed in the trend a little bit, you could have gotten this here. This is probably where I would have took the first trade and would have gotten a little bit of profit and or stopped out in this candle. But then here is where you could have went for the nugget play, and the nugget play goes straight down, gives you how much? 15, 30 an hour and 15 of just slow down drift, which is probably this right here, an hour and 15 minutes of a slow down drift. Options probably didn't move that fast. You would have had to be in the money to take advantage of that move, right? So nonetheless, it was a good trade. It was I had the end goal in sight and made sure I had some contracts to the last candle. I didn't get the absolute exact bottom, but I was one candle off, which was just perfect. So that was going to be all for this. I stuck to this one trade on Tesla. I didn't really stalk it, I mean, I made sure that I had some time after I saw this first initial drop, and then it just kind of lingering here in this bottom thirds. Here, let me show you this. This is where the price ended. So this is where the price came down to. technically, this is a strong red candle. Technically, if we wanted to see how the price action came from yesterday to today, technically we had this giant red candle. Now, if we break it up into 3 parts, look how we just stayed in this bottom third, gives us a little flag, and then boom, fall through. Actually, this size is probably the same as this size. And then here we just got a little continuation, right? A little continuation move. Um, that's pretty much it, though. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Join the family. And let's get those profiles up. See you guys in the next one.